Greetings and salutations. Emma, you're getting faster. You must have been training. Christmas tree, welcome back. A horrible hat. I prefer to drink straight from a jugular. Adam, Jerry, Ed, Welsh, welcome back. Greetings and salutations. St. Mark, disgusting roses. Don't do that. I despise the living in all forms. Greetings and salutations, Sophie. Wah! Adam! Absolutely not. Christmas is over, thank. Pop goes the weasel, Emma. Thankfully, Christmas is over. Although the magic of Christmas still seems to be remnant in the air. Ah, Bam! Welcome back. Greetings and salutations. How marvellous for you to... Christmas tree! Catch that chicken! Pray do tell. Have you been down to the Dragonery? Because it seems like somebody has forgotten to close the door. How are the chickens supposed to sit on my dragon eggs and hatch them if they're roaming the castle halls? I want them back. Ah, Ali. You look stronger since I last laid eyes upon you. You've been training, haven't you? Good. Keep... Lee! I don't do kisses, but I do bite. Ah, Adam. Cake. How sweet. I'm afraid you won't find any sweetness here. And, oh dear, Lee. You wouldn't be trying to make me look foolish, would you? Because that would be very, very unwise. And it... Ah! Get it! Get it! Oh! Emma! You and Christmas Tree wouldn't be working together, would you? The fowl are supposed to be sat on the dragon eggs to hatch them. Take them back to the Dragonery. Now! Trevor, disgusting roses. I decide. Christmas Tree! Catch that chicken! Emma! The pair of you! Defiance! Nope, it's gone. Disobedience and disrespect will not be tolerated. Santa, I was so disappointed. Ah! Pinchy. Oh dear. Adam. Remove this at once, Emma. The only thing... Thank you, Ali. You see, loyalty is a trait. Emma! I believe it would be better for you to learn. Take an example from Alistair. Remove this at once. The only thing that should ever go on my head is a crown. Do I make myself clear? Disobedience and disrespect, Emma, will not be tolerated. I have my methods. Correct your behaviour yourself, or I will assist. And if I have to intervene, there will definitely be tears, and not mine. Amir, I thank you, my darling, but we are a minute in. You wouldn't be trying to restrain me, Emma, would you? Thank you, Lorraine. As you see. Where's she gone? Where's my baby? Ah. As you're well aware, I swear, what is going on tonight? Anyway, as you're aware, Lorraine, not only am I queen of darkness, night and shadow, I am now building a dragon army with Drag Anne at the lead. She will be pivotal in helping me obtain the power I require. Yes, I'm already powerful, but my reach is extending. A candle, that is nothing compared to what my dragons will do. However, Adam has concerned me slightly. Tree, Lorraine, look at you two. Our regular Doctor Who's tearing the very fabric of time and space, opening portals. But this does concern me, especially since Adam has made me very aware there are creatures from the oceans. That crab should not be this far inland, and it does concern me, as Accra and her pets have already tried to breach the shores. They have made their presence quite known, despite sending messages. She seems rather determined. I have stayed hidden from Accra for many centuries, and I was not intending on that changing. Mark, I can hear. Pop goes the weasel, BD1. Oh, Lorraine, look at that. The stars. I would take full advantage of looking up at their light while you still can. For once the darkness has engulfed this land, not even the stars in the sky will shine. The fact you hold the stars in your hands, Lorraine, means you're very special. Only subscribers can send stars. And look at this! Extending our ranks. Dr. D. Now that is much more like it. A crown. After all, I am vampiric royalty. It's so much better when you see things my way. And it does make these things much easier, doesn't it? My newlings, the ones that have subscribed to the darkness, you have indeed made the correct choice. Sam, I hold your heart in the palm of my hand. In joining the darkness, I will bestow gifts and blessings upon you. As Mickey suggests, you should join our dark little family. I will give you strength, speed, stamina, immortality, the ability to transform and fly if you so wish. Monstrous, welcome back, my darling. Sam, the horrible heart. As newlings, you will be expected to join us on tonight's hunt. You will learn our ways, and I expect nothing but success. Failure is not tolerated. Yes, Lorraine, join our dark little family. I merely gave you the keys to unlocking your potential. It is down to you what you do with that. Only the strong survive. And I don't just want survival. I want thrival. Patience, monstrous. There will indeed be a hunt. All in good time. Good things come to those that wait. Can follow. Absolutely not, Christmas tree. I don't do kisses, but I do bite. Adam! Pinchy, don't you see? We do have cause to be concerned. These sea creatures should not be this far inland and should definitely not be within my castle. Ah, perhaps that's the cause, Lorraine. This portal you've opened. Lorraine, Mark, assemble a small army. Guard the entrance to that portal. We don't want any uninvited guests slipping through. Oh, I intend to slay. I am Tiger, in more ways than one. And I have quite the talent, Angel's daughter, for training brats. Disgusting Rosa's shell. Don't do that. I despise the living. Aptly pointed out, Adam. A lot of people do mistake me and Kara for being the same. I assure you, I'm not that irritating, or squeaky, or giggly. And you hush, Tree. The scientist, Ali, due to the failures, the scientist has escaped. Adam has been taken to safety. Some of my scouts have notified me. Adam has been given protection in the North Pole. I do have some of my best currently looking for a way in, but it does seem to be protected by magic. I told you, the magic of Christmas is rather a powerful thing. I don't know how I'm going to harness this power, but I will find a way. Follow me into the darkness, Jinx, but be careful, I'm not following you. Lorraine, look at you. You scouring the galaxies now. You really have been a busy girl, haven't you? I have absolute faith in you. Thank you, Tree. Wait. Why is there a treasure chest? Who has been out with Raka? You are aware what Raka's quest currently is. She's out on a little adventure, trying to seek Accra in the heart of the ocean, in order to tame the darkness that seems to inhabit Ark. Look at the neck on that, Lorraine. Did you see? We are all like swans, aren't we? We glide across the waters of life, making it look so easy. Yet if you care to glance beneath the surface of the water, you would see that that swan's legs is kicking frantically, just to stay afloat. We are all a little like swans, aren't we? iPhone 10, follow me into the darkness, but be careful. I'm not following you while you're alone in the dark. Matthew, shocking. Ashley, I won't have you saying such things. Disgusting roses. Oh, monstrous. Can you see the effect? Now that I'm having fun, not only being queen of darkness, shadow, and night, but now I'm building my dragon army. I'm the queen of dragons. Drag Anne will be pivotal. Funny. That's said as an insult. Take it more as a compliment. Oh, monstrous. You are a darling. And if anybody is interested in makeup artistry, I would definitely give Monstrous a follow. She's rather good at what she does. I'm not often impressed, but she seems to have done that. Superb music, a horrible heart. I prefer to drink straight from a jugular. Matt, flattery will get you everywhere. For now. And of course, I'm the queen. I sat back for many years in the shadows, watching. The humans are a disgusting species. Oh, finger food, Matt. Delicious. My favourite. The humans are weak, fragile, mortal. That is right, Lorraine. A crown. After all, I am vampiric royalty. The humans are weak. Christmas tree! Catch that chicken! How monstrous. I think celebrations will soon be in order, and yes, you can have cake. I, on the other hand, have much more of an exotic palate. I had no choice but to step out of the shadows. What on earth, jalapeno? That was vile. I understand. You're trying to tell me something, aren't you? Don't worry. You want a hug. Fine. Here, Sean Jalapeno. Come, have a hug. Come closer. Closer. What's the matter? You look scared. I won't bite. Much. You have no reason to be scared. Unless you're planning on resisting or opposing or defying me. Even then, you don't have to be scared. You should be terrified. Mike, flattery will get you everywhere. For now. Oh, no, Ali. Kara still escaped my grasp. But worry not. I have my best out looking for her. I'm sure she'll return. She doesn't really have a choice. Hello, Chris. Welcome back. I remember everything. Lorraine. Yes, join our dark little family. It's the only logical choice. My horde continues to grow in number and strength each night. Step by step, shadow by shadow. My children of darkness and I shall link arms, and our shadow shall be cast over this realm, and all that dwell within those shadows shall submit to the darkness. The light is already beginning to dim, and very soon will be completely extinguished. I am fair. I offer a choice. You can either submit, serve, follow, and obey, or become food. The choice is entirely yours. Choose wisely. I shall not extend this kind, gracious offer for much longer. Choose where you align yourself to. Lorraine? Lorraine? I don't think you're aware, but Lorraine, my darling darkness, you, my dear, have just unintentionally triggered something in the story plot. The new year is going to bring much, and you have just made it even more fun. I can't say too much. Things in the new year are going to change a little on this platform. The lives will be regular, and between 10 o'clock and 10:30 every night. And Lorraine, you might have just triggered something very interesting within the story plot concerning a new character. Shouldn't be too long before you meet them. I'm rather glad, actually. I wasn't holding out much hope, but I'm incredibly pleased. Thank you, Lorraine. Hayden, greetings and salutations. And for those of you unfamiliar, Sean Jalapeno, catch that chicken! Pray do tell. The incompetence. How, Sean Jalapeno, are the chickens supposed to sit on my eggs and hatch the dragons if they are roaming the castle halls? Get it back! I want all of the chickens, all of the fowl back in the dragonary, sat on my dragon eggs and hatching them before the sun begins to rise. Because if not, the sun won't be the only thing rising. My temper will join it. And you really don't want to do that, for it carries grave consequences. Hayden, funny, well done. How grave? Severe. Ah, wonderful. Christmas tree. Perhaps I'll forgive you for your past transgressions. You seem to have got that chicken back quite quickly. For look. The eggs seem to be hatching. And another new baby has been born and will be initiated into my dragon army. A name, perhaps. Lorraine! You, my darling. Twins? Now you, my darling, have certainly earned a prime spot on the hunt with me. Hard work will always be rewarded, and failure punished. Actually, thinking back, the last dragon naming ceremony seemed to have a lot of mischief, didn't it? I don't think it's quite a good idea to have it just yet. I'm looking at you, tree. Dragons are delicious. You would really attempt to harm one of my dragons? No, you wouldn't do that. Perhaps you weren't listening, Hayden. But my dragon army is pivotal to granting me the power and control I have been seeking. Drag-Ann is pivotal. I challenge you. Just try to breach the castle walls and enter my dragonary. You'll be toast. There really is no feeling quite like dark magic, is there, Sean Jalapeno? Nothing quite emulates it in the same way. And of course, as Lorraine has already warned, my strongest warriors reside within these castle walls. They're a lot stronger than you might think. You see, I have a particular talent. I'm able to see the potential. Oh, Ali, look at you. You look significantly stronger since I last laid eyes upon you. You've been training, haven't you? Good. Keep that up. That might be a good idea, actually. Actually, on second thoughts, perhaps not. The power. I didn't know you were familiar with the dark arts, Alistair. Who taught you that? Ark? Keep it up. Could give us an advantage. Speaking of Ark, she should have been released from her contract with Santa by now, and she has not returned to the castle. Scouts, children of the night, tell your queen. I have not seen Ark. How does she seem? Does she seem different in any way? Worry not about things like that, Ashley. There are far more pressing matters to be concerned with, like taking over with the darkness. Ah, Alistair, you've been watching. Good, you could learn something. Lorraine, look at you. You really are quite maternal towards those dragons, aren't you? I am blessed for your service, your loyalty. You really have done quite a lot for those dragons. And don't forget, loyalty is rewarded. Disloyalty is the highest form of disrespect and will be dealt with accordingly. The wyverns. Actually, if your palate is that exotic, Hayden, and you do crave for that, I do know of one dragon. If you could rid me of it, there may be a reward in it for you. There are 20 elven kingdoms, of which Ark reigns over. In one of those kingdoms, there are elven mountains, the ones where the moonlight flowers grow. The moonlight flowers possess a great power. Ancient legends say that before the beginning of time, the moon fell in love with the sun. His heart was broken as they could never be in the sky at the same time. And so the moon wept tears, and those tears fell on top of the elven mountains. And from those tears grew the moonlight flowers. Look, do you see? Beautiful, isn't it? Wait! Tree! How have you got hold of those moonlight flowers? Did or did I not order for all of them to be destroyed? The power contained in those flowers could be the only thing that destroys my plan. I was assured that they had all been destroyed. Tree! I was willing to perhaps believe that you may have had a moonlight flower in your possession from before when they were destroyed. But two, that, no. I need one of my trusted advisors. Alistair, Dr. D, Kevin. I would ask you, Lorraine, but I prefer you to stay right by my side. You three, Alistair, Dr. D, Kevin, I have a little mission for you. Disgusting roses, Megan. Belladonna, one of my favourite. Hayden, yes. One moment. Alistair, Dr. D, Kevin, get your things together. You're going on a little adventure for me. Make your way to the Elven Mountains, and I trust you will report the truth and nothing but the truth back to me. I want to know, are there any traces of the moonlight flowers on those mountains, or have they been destroyed? Hurry back to me. I expect a full report before I leave for the hunt. Thank you, Sean Hampino. It's so stressful sometimes with the incompetence. You know, they do say if you want a job done, do it yourself. But yes, the moonlight flowers, they sprung from the tears of the moon. Tree, catch that chicken! Now that... You really have been busy, Lorraine, haven't you? The waters of the elven fountains. Along with the moonlight flower. Wait. These were some of the very ingredients used in the spell in order to bind Arak to that ring and trap her magic so that she couldn't access it. I wonder if a similar spell with similar ingredients could not bind Arak. She comes from the oceans, salted water. The salt within the water offers her a protection from a lot of magic. But the waters from the fountain, these are not salt water, and these do possess power. Lorraine, you may have just given me an idea. Quite a good one. We shall have to see how it plays out. Stephen, follow me into the darkness. But be careful. I'm not following you. While you're alone, in the dark. Disgusting roses, Angel. Don't do that. I despise the living. And Angel, it's decision time. Follower or food? Decide. TikTok. Monstrous. Actually, you could assist me, Monstrous. I know you're quite good at creating magic. Maybe you could help me find a sufficient spell in order to do what I wish. I shall brief you later I'll send you the information of what I'm looking for, and perhaps you could assist me with a small task. C.J. Raver, have I taught you nothing about love? Love is nothing but a weakness. It consumes you entirely, and in the end, it is always taken away, leaving you broken and weak. Love is not for our kind. We are better than that. Josh, any form of weakness disgusts me. Lorraine, much better. A crown. Now this, my darlings, is the perfect example of obedience and loyalty and respect. After all, I am Queen of Darkness, Night and Shadow, and now the Queen of a building dragon army. I demand the respect of such. Mikey, my darling of darkness, you've returned. Welcome back. Yeah! That's disgusting, Josh. I despise love. It's a weakness. But, Mikey, seems my dragon master certainly has returned with an oomph, with fire in his heart. They're growing, aren't they? Do you know what? I have not possessed a heart since I was human. I never really had much use for it. Didn't really truly start to live until my afterlife. But do you know what? If I was capable of love, I think I would feel it very much so. For a lot of you. Devil Queen, greetings and salutations. Horrible heart. I have many ghosts in my past, CJ. A little ghost doesn't frighten me. Lorraine. You see, not only am I queen of darkness, night and shadow, but my dragon army is rising. Its power is incomparable. None will be able to resist or oppose me, and if they do, things will get very hot around here. And I think, now that our babies are growing into strong beasts like that, I think we should turn the heat up. I tire of those attempting to impose upon my reign. I tire of not being acknowledged for the powerhouse I am. Some have forgotten exactly who and what I am. So I think it's time to remind them and show them exactly who and what I am. I am the Countess Arak, Queen of Night, Shadow, Darkness, and Dragons, and I will not be disrespected. I will be worshipped. Horrible heart, CJ. Wrong, James. Come home? Why, I am home. Ice cream, Kevin. How cold? But I assure you, I am much colder. And Kevin, have I or have I not forbidden music and song? Music and song can lure something you have no business luring. Believe it or not, there are far worse. Pop, weasel. Lorraine. Do you know what? And Jason, pop goes the weasel. I'm unsure, Lorraine, on how I can reward your assistance. For being allowed to hunt in my private hunting party really doesn't seem sufficient anymore. I have an idea. I'm going to grant you a little gift. Something I don't do quite often. I don't know if I can do it now. Mikey, I'm also going to add one for you. I don't know if you see, I've never really pointed it out before. Christmas tree. There really is no feeling quite like dark magic, is there? Nothing quite emulates it in the same way. But Tree, this also applies to you, as I've also given you this reward before. I've just never really made it public knowledge. If you go look next to your names, you should see that you have special little titles. I think I'm going to have to add a few titles tonight, special ones, so that next time I'm live you can have a look and see. Let me just double check and make sure they are there. Yes. Mikey, you don't currently have one, but you will after tonight. But Lorraine, you have a special title. You have 2 Christmas tree. Emma, you also have a title. I'm going to start and make it a common occurrence. And I will be adding some more special titles. Do you see them, out of curiosity? Yes. And these titles, Donny, are separate. You don't see them, Tree? If you click here to see the users. Ah, wait, Tree. You may be on private. Justin. You have accepted and acknowledged my position as Queen of not only Darkness, Shadow, and Night, but also the Queen of Dragons. Perhaps if you have been I think if you're private, you can't see it, but if you look, I see it on Mindtree. You have a title of Phoenix Igniter and Vault King. I'm going to add to that. Lorraine, yours is Vault Queen. Emma got Uni Club during Light Fest. But I am going to make it a common thing. Separate, of course, from the council seat titles. I will be giving out special titles going forward for extreme acts of servitude. For those special moments. And you can have multiple too. I will reward good behaviour. I really am quite tempted to give you one too, monstrous. I will reward good behaviour. I really am quite tempted to give you one too, monstrous. Which I'll apply. Let me look at it afterwards. And then next time I go live, you can find your username. You can have a look and see what your titles are. It will be a little bit like a surprise. Greetings and salutations, Nicholas. Oh dear. Are the elves tampering with the connection again? Welcome back, Ashley. Alistair. Did you have any luck, Alistair? Do we know if Kra has moved from the third galaxy? Or is she still hiding out there? Welcome back, Lorraine, Tree. She's still there. I honestly thought that she would have moved by now, considering we have learned of her location. Maybe she does intend to make an appearance. I am Tiger. I most certainly will slay. A hybrid, Alex? Of what sort? Emma, you fell asleep? Oh, you missed the exit. That's it, Lorraine. Come sit here. You're grounded. Your loyalty and servitude absolutely blows my mind sometimes. And you've also, I'll explain in a moment, Emma. Grounded in the best possible way, Lorraine. You're going to sit here and sit on your hands. Seems like you've illuminated the answer to a question I had of Kra's location. There is no way a rose nebula would go off without her being at the centre of it. You seem to have found it. She did say to look at the sky and she would send answers in the sky. I took my eyes off the sky for a moment, but you did not. You succeeded where I failed. That is not a common occurrence. Emma, I think you were asleep when I explained something. You have actually earned something that I haven't made public knowledge before. You earned it during Live Fest. If you look at your name, Emma, underneath your name, you should have a very special custom title. You earned it during Live Fest. I'm going to make it a common occurrence now. And these titles can be earned as rewards for special moments. Moments of absolute dedication and loyalty and servitude. You're confused. I knew you would be. We can't all be a genius like me. I joke. Emma, if you click on the users in the room, you are number 4. If you look beneath your name, you have a special title. Uni Club is your special title. You earned it during Live Fest. Greetings and salutations, Nicholas. Captain John! Captain John, you don't see it? Just a moment. One moment, Johnny. Hold up. This is where I break everything. I just liked my own live. That's going to hurt my algorithm. Great. Got it. I'll show you in the Discord after. You don't see them. This isn't fair. I don't like it. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Johnny. Kara has a message for you, Johnny. She tried something last night. She liked them very much. And in fact, with your little present, Captain John, Kara has invented something. Although the Lucky Charms, she said, were very, very delicious, eaten as a cereal with milk, she has used them to invent something quite marvellous. She'll probably show you. She's taken the Lucky Charms and then she has squirted Biscoff dessert sauce over them and made the best snack ever. The only problem is she can't really source Lucky Charms easily, so that does present a bit of a problem. But I hear there is a shop called B&M, maybe? That does sell them locally. So worry not. Of course, Biscoff. I do apologise. I seem to have not walked, but ran off track. Attention span of a goldfish. Justin. Flattery will get you everywhere. For now. I do want to fix my little... Oh my goodness. Daily number 7. Popular number 8. Ekani No, Ekani Festanjo. No cap, Ash. Tree. Tree. Your thing squirted water in my eye. I'm not the Wicked Witch of the West, you know. You can't make me melt with water. And also, holy water even if you were to bless it? You should know better than that. I understand. Absolutely not, Sean Jalapeno. I don't do kisses, but I do bite. I am the queen of dragons. Oh, James. He repels me? I'm afraid not even he can help you now. Ugh! Ash! Ash v. Tech Hills. Tell me. There was love, feelings in that thing, wasn't there? It's disgusting. I can tell. I can sense it a mile off. I understand. Some of you feel brave because you feel protected from things like garlic, crucifixion crosses, holy water. These things are mere toys and trinkets and have no impact upon me, I assure you. You only anger me, and you don't want to do that. Do I make myself clear? Good. My, the time really does fly when you're having fun. Crystal, speaking of which, I have felt a shift. Crystal of darkness. I heard it had shrunk. Oh, Ali, Dr. D. Ouch. Boys, Kevin, I need that report. Tell me, boys, when you visited the Elven Mountains, were the moonlight flowers there? Yes. You found some? Yes. Donny? Alistair? Defiance. Disloyalty. You lied to me. Nobody lies to me. Finger food, Ash. Delicious. You assured me that all of the moonlight flowers had been destroyed. Yet my scouts have just informed me that is a lie. One of my greatest annoyances is having someone lie to me. I really didn't want to have to do this. Want a hug, Sean? Fine. Come. Give me a hug, Sean Jalapeno. Come closer. Closer. I won't bite. Perhaps. Lorraine, Mikey, I want you to assist me on tonight's hunt. I wish to decide something. I was very kind and gracious, Tree. I allowed you out of the Red Room. But this cannot be forgiven easily. I'm going to put you back in those walls so you can live with your regret. Donnie, you have permission to put a gag on that vial or tree. You have my express permission to gag. Oh, didn't you hear me, Tree? Thank you, Donnie. You're going back in the wall, in the red room. I think you need some time to think about loyalty. That will be the last time. You didn't plant them, but they exist, and you assured me that they did not. You assured me they had all been destroyed. Ash, if you like a battle, I can put those fists to good use. Only because, Tree, you have shown extreme loyalty, and you have offered your services. I'll extend you a small kindness. We're about to go hunting. I'm going to discuss the matter with Lorraine and Mikey. I'll get their opinion on it. Oh, if you have a liking for winged creatures, Sean Jalapeno, I can grant you an ability to transform into a much better winged creature of darkness. Perhaps after I've eaten, Tree, I might feel a little bit more forgiving. But as it stands right now, after the hunt, you're going back in the red room. You need time to dwell on your mistakes and regrets. But I have neglected my darlings of the night for a little bit too long, I think. I think a hunt is exactly what is needed. Let's not forget, a new part of the story arc has also been unlocked tonight. Expect great and exciting things in the new year, as well as a new start time, live at 10 and 10:30 every night, starting from the new year. Children of the night, oh Philippa, horrible heart, you just missed me. I'm about to go hunting, my darling. Yes, Emma, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite, or anything else that happens to wander in. Gather at the castle gates, my darlings. We're going hunting. Tree, as punishment, you're going to be hunted tonight, so join the others. I will, of course, extend you the same kindness I always do. A chance, a head start. Fasten your laces, Tree. And my darlings, await further instructions for me at the castle gates. We're going hunting. And for those of you to be hunted, why are you still here? Now is the part where you run.